because we got to talk about the NBA Finals. They're set right now. The Boston Celtics, the Dallas Mavericks, they're meeting. They're meeting at the top of the mountain. Let's talk about Boston first here, Max.
Okay.
This is their 23rd finals appearance in franchise history. Oh my goodness. They're 17-5. They're 17-5 in the finals.
Whoa,
Their
hey-o.
yeah. Their most recent trip was 2022 when they lost to the Warriors. They were up 2-1 in that series. Lost 3 in a row. Boston's 17 titles are tied with the Lakers for the most in NBA history. So if they get this one, going to be the best team ever.
Heck yeah. Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
hey.
Not yet, not yet.
Yeah, whoa,
Let's not
whoa,
congratulate
whoa.
yet. Yeah,
Jeez,
Jays, a
jeez,
little
jeez.
premature there in the
Jumping
fireworks.
the gun on me.
Jeez Louise, jeez.
The Celtics' path this season to the finals. They went 12-2 in the playoffs. They played Miami. Yeah, they went 12-2 in the playoffs. They played Miami in the first round. Jimmy Butler missed time. Terry Rozier didn't play. Jaime Jaquez was out late. Okay. They move on, play Cleveland. No Jared Allen. No Donovan Mitchell for 2 games. Okay. They move on there to play my Pacers, who didn't have Halliburton for the last 2 games, and also no Ben Mathurin for the whole series. Okay. So maybe this was kind of a lucky. This was kind of a lucky path, but
Yeah.
I mean, no fault to Boston. No fault to
No.
Boston. You got to
No.
play who you play. But guess what? They didn't have to play Giannis. They didn't have to play Joel Embiid. They're never going to have an easier path to the finals. Okay. They're never going to have an easier path to the finals. Jayson Tatum, the favorite for finals MVP right now. He became only the second Celtic ever to average 30 points, 10 boards, and 5 assists in a playoff series when he did it against the Pacers.
Huh.
The other Celtic, of course, Larry Legend. He did it twice.
Ooh, Larry, baby. Top 10 NBA players of all time.
No doubt about it. Number 10 for me, I believe. I'll tell you right now because I got number 10 right there.
Number 8 for me.
Nice.
But very close. We're still close.
Nice. I think a big factor here is going to be Kristaps Porzingis. This is a little bit of a revenge series. Let's not forget he was in Dallas, Max. He is expected to play in game 1 after getting hurt against Miami. I believe in game 3 or 4, he hurt that calf against Miami. He hasn't played since. Okay. He's expected to play in game 1 tomorrow, Thursday, June 6th.
Okay.
Porzingis, maybe a little bit of motivation here. Being from Dallas, he didn't really leave hated like maybe Kyrie left Boston hated.
Yeah.
But he was just a big disappointment. Big disappointment in Dallas. Porzingis was he didn't really fit with Luka. Max, do you agree with the betting markets that the Celtics should be heavy favorites in this series? And what do you think about the Celtics?
Ooh, with that stacked lineup, not only Jayson Tatum, but we got Jaylen Brown. You just brought up Porzingis, Al Horford, Derek White plays defense and is
Drew
a pretty
Holiday.
solid. Drew Holiday plays defense and is a great point guard. Dude, they're stacked. They're stacked. Just by looking at the names on the sheet, I mean, they got the better team. I mean, that's really all I got to say. Jayson Tatum, one of the premier faces in the league. Top 10? Can we say top 10?
Yeah.
Top 5? Maybe.
It's a debate.
That's top 5's a debate. Top 10 for sure.
Top 10 better be in there.
Yeah.
Better be in there.
Yeah. So, I'm really excited to see this matchup against Luka though. Okay, because I keep thinking that Luka's a top 5 player. All right, I keep saying that. He's definitely
there.
top 10,
No
definitely,
debate.
but top 5, yeah.
No debate. Top 5. No debate.
So them going up against each other, it's going to be a lot of fun. But Cole Breezy, what else do you got on these NBA Finals, man?
Let's look at the Dallas Mavericks now. This is their 3rd finals appearance in franchise history. Only their 3rd time getting there. They're, of course, 2011. They were the champions with Dirk, J. Kidd, Tyson Chandler. And they also made it in 2006 when they lost to Miami and Shaq and D Wade, a young D Wade.
Oh, that was
there.
awesome. I forgot about that. That was an awesome series.
Yeah. So this is now their 3rd finals appearance for Dallas. That's awesome. The Mavs beat 3 of the West top 4 teams, all without home court advantage.
Nice.
Number 4, the 4 seed Clippers, 1 seed Thunder, 2 seed, 3 seed Minnesota, 3 seed Minnesota. Ooh. 3 of the top 4 teams in the West. Clippers did it without home court advantage. Wow. They are the 6th team seeded 5th or worse to make the finals. Only the 6th time a team seeded 5th or worse has made the finals. Luka Doncic is leading the playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists. The only player to ever do that for an entire postseason is Nikola Jokic last season. Okay. Luka recorded his 6th triple-double of these playoffs in Game 4 against Minnesota. The most triple-doubles in a single postseason. So Luka's got 6. He's tied there with Magic Johnson and Draymond Green. They both had 6. You got Wilt Chamberlain in 1967 had 7. Real quickly, the disrespect, the bamboozlement, the run amok that Will did not have Wilt Chamberlain in his top 10 last week. Oh my goodness.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. And also disrespect towards a handful of comments out there saying, oh, he played against plumbers. You know,
Electricians.
It was his time. That he was the best player in his time. Shut the hell up.
So Wilt had 7 triple-doubles in the 1967 postseason, and the leader for most triple-doubles in a postseason last year, Nikola Jokic with 10. Okay? So you got Jokic with 10, Wilt with 7, Luka, Magic, Draymond with 6. Luka could climb up that board. He's got a couple more games, could do it. He could catch Jokic. He could pass Wilt possibly.
Yeah.
Luka was also the scoring champion this year. The last scoring champion to win the NBA title, you got to go all the way back to 2000 and Shaq Diesel.
Oh, wow.
The last scoring champion to win the championship. 2000 Shaq.
Wow.
We talked about Porzingis got some revenge. Kyrie Irving definitely has motivation in this series. He played 2 seasons in Boston after demanding a trade from Cleveland. He announced to Boston that he was going to return, only to leave to form a super team in Brooklyn with Kevin Durant and James Harden. We all know how that worked out.
Yeah, how did that? Yeah, exactly.
When Kyrie came back for Brooklyn, the fans are booing him. He's flicking them off, middle fingers. He's stomping on Lucky the Leprechaun at midcourt, wiping his freaking shoe on his face. Okay, it's going to be spicy. Okay, the fans are going to be ready tomorrow night in Boston for Kyrie's return. Luka and Kyrie, let's look at them as a duo real quick, Max. They each scored 36 points in Dallas's closeout win over Minnesota. The last teammates did each score 35-plus points in a conference finals game. Got to go back to 2000 again. Kobe and Shaq.
Wow.
Kobe and Shaq.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
And this is also the 4th time these playoffs that Luka and Kyrie both have gone over 30 points. The only duo to do that more times in a single postseason, Jerry West and Elgin Baylor.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long time, boys. Max, is this one of the best offensive backcourts that we've seen? And do they have enough help around them to win a championship?
Whew. I don't know about the help. To be perfectly honest. But yes, offensive duo. Yeah. I was just about to ask you, comparing. What do you think? Jayson Tatum or Jaylen Brown or Luka and Irving? I mean, it's pretty good, but I think it's Luka and Irving. Yeah,
that's a debate. Definitely, that's a debate.
I think I'm going to lean Luka and Irving on that, especially with these stats that you're just bringing up that we haven't seen since when was Jerry West? The 60s?
The 60s.
Ooh, jeez Louise. History likes to repeat itself. It really does. But yeah, this is going to be a fun series. I think it's going to be more competitive than we think. You know, yeah, I don't know what really else to say because I know we're going to make our predictions in a second. I don't want to go too far ahead.
Definitely some analysts have brought up the best offensive backcourt possibly. Like Stan Van Gundy's been talking about it. Reggie Miller's been talking about it. Offensively, backcourts, you got to think of, I think Steph and Clay probably have that title right now. Steph and Clay.
Yeah.
But Luka and Kyrie might be right up there offensively. And next week, if they're winning this series, we definitely have to talk about that, Max.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's look at the finals right now. Preview, Max. Give me a prediction. What are you thinking? Dallas, Boston, how many games? Who's the finals MVP? How are you feeling?
Okay. Now, might not be. I'm not jumping off a bridge on this one. I'm probably picking the favorite. I'm going the Boston Celtics in 6. I'm going the Boston Celtics in 6 games. They have the better team. They're deeper. They have the experience. And yeah. And also, real quick, Cole Breeze, I don't know if you got this update, okay? But I'm hearing rumors that the Lakers are reaching out to Kyrie Irving to try to get him to go to the Lakers. And what's so annoying, it's like they're in the finals. You can't wait until
Yeah.
after. You can't wait until they're done. So then now
Just
it's all
people
in
bumping their
Kyrie's head.
gums.
Yeah, maybe. If it's true, then it's going to be in his head. It's going to be all in his head.
Sure.
Oh, what books am I going to make? Should I go to LA? It's how these players think these days. I hope that his mind is on the NBA Finals to win another one because he only has one. He won
Yeah.
one with LeBron and when was that?
I
20,
think 2016, I believe.
20. Yeah, okay. It's been a while. It's been a while from him.
Hmm.
He wants another one.
Hmm.
So I think it's gonna be a tough matchup, but I think the Boston Celtics are just way better. Cole Breezy, what do you think?
Real quick, I think Kyrie better stay in Dallas. I think he's got something good going there. The guys
Yeah.
love him. City seems to love him. I think he should stay with Luka there.
Mm.
A 25-year-old Luka or a 40-year-old LeBron. What do you want to pair with?
Yes. Bronny showing up.
Yeah, Bronny could be a part of a big three there
Yeah.
with Glass Bones Davis. But Max, I'm feeling Boston also. They feel like they squandered that 2022 finals. They were up 2-1. Game 4 was at home. They feel like they squandered that one. Boston won 64 games this year. Let's not forget that
Ooh.
was 7 more than anyone else, and that was 14 more than anyone else in the East.
Wow.
Boston had a hell of a season.
Yeah.
Okay. I love their defensive versatility. That's the biggest thing for me. Drew Holiday was all defensive second team.
Nice.
Luka has come out multiple times and said Drew Holiday is the best perimeter defender in the league.
Mm.
Luka has said that.
Mm.
You got my guy Derek White, all defensive second team this season. Jaylen Brown feels like he was snubbed for the all defensive team. Orford, he's always in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah.
He just turned 38, I think, yesterday, but he's always at the right spot, in the right spot at the right time. And you got that 7'3" Porzingis, okay? Whether he's defensive minded or not, he's going to be a factor with those long arms by the rim. I like the multiple bodies that Boston can put on Luka, that
Yeah.
they can put on Kyrie, switching it up. And people want to say, "Oh, the experience. Kyrie's a champion." Well, Drew Holiday is too. Drew
Yeah.
Holiday is a
Oh
champion.
yeah.
Let's not forget that. And then lastly, for me, the what sealed the deal for me, going with Boston here, not only because I think they're the better team, deeper, but you see the Dallas Mavericks locker room party after they beat Minnesota. Guys are drinking, popping bottles like they just won the championship, and that's fine. You
Yeah.
celebrate.
Going to the
I would
finals.
do the
Yeah.
same. I would do the same,
Oh
but
yeah.
they're Instagram live, posting a bunch of shit, having a good time as they should be. But you don't see that in the Boston locker room. Okay,
Oh.
Boston knows there's more work to do. Dallas is here for the first time. All these guys besides Kyrie. Boston was just there 2 years ago. I got the Boston Celtics in 6 games, just like you, Max, 4-2. Same thing.
Nice. This is gonna be fun, everybody. Put it on the telly starting tomorrow night, baby.
Can't wait. ABC, baby. Boston, Dallas. This is going to be a sexy finals. Sexy finals. Young studs. Luka and Tatum.
Yeah.
Kyrie, Jaylen Brown. I love it, Max.
I wouldn't doubt if Luka puts up a 40 ball tomorrow night, but Jason Tatum hits the game winner.